Hello, guys. Hope you can hear me well. Welcome to the first week of the Leap 3. Glad to see you here. Today will be a relatively short one, and again, without any script, so might be a little, um, a little unprepared. So seems like this. But anyways, let's start with the Deutsch, which is the focus point for the current leap. Um, as you may see, have not many things. Not a very nice streak, because in my opinion, I guess I have relatively unstable practice at this point. So yeah, I think the reason that I'm so inconsistent, even with 1 minute. So as you may see here, in the algorithm section, where the goal is clearly defined and where I do know what to do, there is much more time actually than in the German part. Uh, Again, I think that it might be connected with the fact that I'm still unsure what should I do. First day when the practice wasn't even defined, I tried to read book. So I've just opened the textbook and basically read the text in German. Was pretty fun, not gonna lie. Like that experience, but I think that doing so will move me nowhere. Then in the next day, if I'm not mistaken, I've just made one made one exercise. So yeah, this time I've also made one exercise, which is only 1 minute, which took me only 1 minute. And then I've switched to spaced repetition software, which is Anki. It basically uses cards and makes you learn words, and I find it more consistent than just reading things. But the approach here is to right now I'm in the active planning phase, so um, like one man, one set. Just take what it gives. That's it. I show up, try to think what could I do right now, and just trying new ways of doing the this learning uh, routine, language learning routine. Um, Now let's move to the algorithms part, and here I have actually good news. So the goal is clear here. The goal is actually clear here, and you do also have um, a nice platform to exercise. So yeah, just I'm not bothering myself with theory for now, but just doing problems on lead code, solving easy problems, 2, 3, maybe one per day, and just spending time like this. That's my primary uh, primary source of focus time. I've finished my task that I've started long ago, which was about solving 10 easy problems on binary trees. Solved that, and according to my friend's advice, um, moved to the greedy algorithms. So, did one um, problem yesterday, took 50 minutes. Uh, but basically, I was more struggling with Python rather than with algorithm. But anyway, nice thing. Uh, next, uh, next, what else? Uh, I want to introduce you to a concept called global state machine, which I was recently thinking about. Maybe it should take another video, but for now, just outline the context. I still do think that these ideas will be a gold mine for future me, because I do like to tell stories, and I do like to contemplate aloud, as I'm doing right now. Probably when I will be in the more English speaking environment, it would be much easier than right now. But yeah. So the idea of global state machine came to me when I was thinking about the direction in life and the goal overall. As I've previously whined, I was pretty directionless in my um, incentives, in my like beginnings. So yeah, and I was thinking about how to um, align this feeling with the objective reality, and I've created a very nice sort of abstraction of the global state machine where you have these 9 vectors. Mm, the vectors I've chosen uh, are the void, the cooking, the sport, the cadence, which is actually asleep, knowledge, people, money, introspection, and creative hobby. Um, Basically, you have these 9 characteristics, and the core, of course, and the core. And I can explain why I've chosen these 10 over other. So let's say that you don't have any goal. So you weren't born with it. You don't have uh, like special problem to solve in your life. So basically, you have to go from your intrinsic motivations, and like it is absolutely okay to assume that the goal to be just happy is a pretty nice goal. It don't take much to contemplate. Just it's very simple and very easy. Then you start thinking and really um, like deconstructing that statement. So I want to be happy. Let's say my goal is that I want to be happy. How could I do this? I should do some things more effective than others. So, and these basically 10 areas that I've outlined previously, these are the areas which I think constitutes the overall happiness. So there are basically 3 steps. First of all, you have to um, like maintain your physical condition. So you have to eat nice food. You have to understand the chemistry behind it. You also have to do sports, and you have to mm, have a stable sleeping routine, because otherwise it won't work. It just won't work. Then you have to have the resources to project like your ideas into the real world, and these resources are knowledge, which is the in my opinion in future this will be the most essential resource. Then you have to have a strong team of people, so the guys who you can team up with and like do anything you want. So the people are also very important, and of course you have to have some sort of money. Let's call it like this. Uh, it's just the resources to actually do the things you want. Uh, and of course, very important part in all of this is to clearly understand what is the happiness for you. So you have to do introspection, you have to have family to rely on, close circle of friends, and of course you do have to do something creative. So for example, drawing, singing, some these humanistic things. Um, if you do like doing this, so you have to basically clearly define the happiness. I know this explanation was a little bit sluggish, and to be honest, I still have to work through many moments in it. But the idea is that basically you have these 10 characteristics, and at any given moment of time, you decide to invest your time. The only resource which is limited is time. It's your time. You have only limited amount of seconds, only limited amount of moments, and every moment you decide where to invest this precious think, and basically these like cumulative investments define your current state in this state machine. And state machine is like a graph where you have nodes which are connected somehow, or maybe they don't even connect it, but I like to reason about this is as like they are connected, because it makes you think about where you invest in your time, and the sense of emptiness and the sense of yeah, literally black hole inside of me was because I was investing my time into the void vector, which is basically just doing nothing. So when you do nothing, when you have void inside of you, of course you will feel empty, and you will be feeling empty, and so on. I hope this idea, like many others, I just right now I'm accumulating these ideas, and in future I hope to transform them into compelling stories, and of course upload them to YouTube to share them, because yeah, I think it is also a very important part to share your knowledge and like this. And the last thing is that I've introduced the new experimental habit, which is 5 push-ups. I do have a picture in mind how I will do sport, so I'm gradually adding more exercises. For example, I've in the last leap I've added the exercise for my back, and in this I've added the push-ups, and slowly, I guess I cannot speed up this thing, but each leap I'll try to add new habit and slowly build my sports routine. So, for example, it will take like push-ups, like doing some exercises near the wall, maybe squats, maybe pull-ups, and things like this. And slowly you will have this 30 about 30 or 60 minutes of time that you have to do every day. And of course you have to do it because you've already done a really hard job of building these routines, so you won't be able to stop doing them so easy. um, and you have to do this in morning, which, because I think that morning is the best time for like this self-reflecting during your exercises. So yeah, what else? And the last experimental practice is that, as I've stated in the previous as I've stated in the previous um, leap, at the end of previous leap, I want to enroll into the new bachelor's degree for physics because I do want to understand it better. I still have many things to figure out before I can do this. So right now I'm like an ancient man in this world. I don't know anything about the mathematics behind the physics, don't know the basic concepts. So I decided to take the introductory course. There is a nice channel which is called Pavel Victor. It's the physics teacher from the Rishelyevsky Lycée, and he has a lot of material for the school, for the basically middle or high school guys to watch. And because I will specifically target this course, so I don't need to spend time on doing other school subjects as I was doing in school, I can focus on physics and like try to finish this course by the end of this leap. So that's the goal. There are about it's not a very ambitious goal because there are about like there are about 14 videos. So yeah, I think I will be able to complete them. Now that's all. Today I'm again allergic for some reason, so my voice was bad. I'm sorry for that, but I just need to record this report. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.